that's all we can do now is hope that we get that something good from our sports perspective happens out of this, that we end up with. And, to be honest, I don't think we can fix the college angle. I don't think there's any restaging of this tournament. There's no restarting the Olympic sports, so to speak. Unfortunately, and it hurts the most for seniors who this is at the end, or for the sports who this is as good as it gets. I don't think there's any fixing that. But if we could have, a July night where you've got full-on baseball, you've got anger at the Astros, you've got, Game 7 Eastern Conference Finals, Bucks and Celtics, and then Lakers Clippers after that. I mean, that'd be insanity.
Could you imagine NBA playoff games, even Stanley Cup playoff games, on that night after the MLB All-Star game, where there's nothing happening? Yeah. I mean, this is what would be the ultimate payoff. And again, this stinks right now. It stinks for businesses. It stinks for employees of arenas. There's so much money attached to all this. It stinks for us as fans just from this year. We love our sports. It's the reason you're listening right now. We live and breathe it. It's an escape from the disasters of everyday life. And unfortunately, we don't have that escape from what is the ultimate crazy disaster going on right now. And maybe disaster is the wrong word, but, fear and panic and all of that's going on. But if we could have the payoff of when everybody breathes a sigh of relief, we get through this together, all is one. And then, oh, by the way, all those things you love that were, supposedly canceled, postponed, they're back and they're better than ever because we're going to combine it with everything else that you can't help yourself. That to me is a summer worth dreaming of. And it's funny because we're talking about dreaming. It's on the table. Like that, it's on the table.
Yeah, I mean, it's on the table. It's
not impossible,
It's not impossible, but I mean, every day that goes by and you read projections and guesses and how this is going to spread and whatever, it seems unlikely. Like I maybe the real true best case scenario is that the next basketball and hockey and NFL season start on time in the fall. But yeah, this is all we got now is to hope that something good is coming as soon as possible. And all of these things going on at once. And even too, like, because things might be condensed, less time in between games, we may have games starting like earlier in the day when they normally wouldn't have. You might go home at 4 o'clock and have an NBA playoff game because they got to play.
Baseball does it?
Yeah, I mean, there's things that hopefully there's at some point soon we start to get back to good news and not just all bad news.
And I'll give you 2 more wrinkles to that. Number 1, upsets. Just like we were talking about yesterday with the NCAA tournament and the idea of Cinderella and stuff like that. Who knows how certain players and certain teams and chemistry and come back, and if they have to go right into playing the postseason, we might see some wild upsets that maybe you don't normally see in the NBA and stuff like that.